Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Holiday out there with Norman Powell, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Washington, Avdia out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Johnson, then it's Paul George, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. Oh, we get to see, Brent, 2 of the league's strongest backcourts tonight, and this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste, am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play, but it's not just about the backcourts.
Holiday, the pass to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Fires it up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3.
So a last-minute trade happened with the Clippers and Orlando Magic. They actually happened to get DeMar DeRozan back to Cali. Going, back to LA. He's on the Clippers. But we got Paul George. So they got James Harden, who's currently injured right now, or else he'd be starting. They got Drew Holiday, and they got Kawhi Leonard, who, I guess unrealistically, this is probably the most unrealistic part of this video game, is on the court playing. And I know, like, he's injured, etc. Like, I feel like he's done his part. Low-key, everyone's career doesn't need to end like LeBron. Like, he's good. We don't need any more Kawhi for the NBA. I mean, like, we're good. Yeah, let's see how good the Clippers are. Let's see how good the Orlando Magic are once DeMar DeRozan switches teams.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Washington. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like Wizards out front. They're up by 3. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
23.
Wizards lead by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job rebounding the basketball and taking care of the basketball. We had some shots that we normally make, we didn't. We just got to get back in transition.
And building that wall will help you, Coach, I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Stretch. He is quite simply must-see 2K TV. And not just here in the U.S. He's an international icon, kind of like you, Shaq.
I know you don't know what that feels like, Kenny, but believe me, it's satisfying.
Oh, see, I gave you a props, and then you go at me like that?
You don't even have a passport.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Wizards.
Their work that went into roster construction in the offseason, it's showing tonight. That bench is cooking.
So that's what I smell. I thought maybe Shaq had taken his shoes off. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
With the bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Clippers trail by 7. Outside Holiday. Back to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Powell. DeRozan's got 9 points here in the second half. Jones the pass to Kispert. Shoots it, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. Tyus Jones getting it done for the Washington Wizards. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Yeah, this team has definitely sparked my curiosity. You know what I mean? They're 10th in the West, so they have a long way to climb, but not really, because all you need is the 9th and 10th spot to be in the play-in. So they don't really have a long way to climb, but they kind of do just to be elite. But I'm curious because, you feel me, James Harden's going to be coming back in the lineup, and he's doing pretty good in real life, so let's see how he does in the game. I gotta do things like this. Caught him in the air. Feel me? I gotta do things like that when Drew Holiday's guarding you. You feel me? Like that's their best defender right there, and Kawhi Leonard's on the court. So that says a lot. You feel me? Drew Holiday is a scary defender. But I've learned throughout the years, especially if y'all haven't checked them out, go check them out. I have learned through the Ultimate All-Time League how to deal with certain elite defenders like that who are going to pickpocket you. They're going to stop you on your drives. You know what I mean? You don't have enough space and room to be doing a whole bunch of moves per se. More like moves to get you where you need to go, but not, you know, any flashy, nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, people like Drew Holiday, you just got to keep it simple, or, I don't know, keep it unique, I guess. Yeah, I want to see them healthy.
Their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
And so it's the Wizards with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our New Balance player of the game, the Cobra.
Kawhi should have had, like, a specific dialogue. Like, yeah, that's why I left that team, because them niggas suck. 30 points by DeMar DeRozan, D-Rose, as Kendrick says.
The Sacramento Kings, here in Golden One Center. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Here in February, there's still plenty of the season ahead of us, but let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race and see which of these young talents is leading the charge. You look at Johnson. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. We've got Clint Capella, Paul George out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Johnson, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. And for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. And it's Wiggins in at the Johnson. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Fox against Johnson. From 13, and it's Fox missing. Washington trailing. Here's Avdia. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. The shot by Johnson, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Sabonis looking over the floor. Fox outside. Now here's Wiggins. Tight defense on him. From about 19, Washington with a rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
He's a potent mix of...
This is actually kind of wild. I didn't realize I was the De'Aaron Fox of Washington, D.C. I always thought I was like the Thunder, Russell Westbrook. Maybe Wizards, Russell Westbrook at my rookie year. Or like, you know, Washington's Derrick Rose 2011 type shit. Like, I don't know. I didn't realize I was De'Aaron Fox. Because I'm pretty much doing everything he's doing. I'm averaging what he's averaging.
That's been the story of their offense
so far. 23, 5, and 5, basically.
From point-blank range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Why didn't they give that to me? Why didn't 2K give that to me? Are you serious? You just gonna fuck my clip up? See, when stuff like that happens, that's when I start unloading the clip. You feel me? Because now you playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you're trying to just mess with my highlights. And I don't like that, bro. I really don't like that. Because I don't even try, bro. Like, I play full-length games. You feel me? These are 12-minute games. Even though I don't play all 12 minutes, of course, it's like sub in and out. But it's a 12-minute game, so I don't necessarily look for the clip every single play. Like, that's crazy. Y'all see it on Twitch, bro. If I just get like a simple whatever, we just gonna take it and keep it pushing. Like, there's no like, oh no, I didn't have a clip this time. Like, bro, there's some games that I'll do something that I deem like, okay, out of necessity, like I had to do it, and it just ends up being the play of the game type shit because I didn't do nothing super crazy flashy during the game. So like, the best clip is just me getting to my spots and doing what I gotta do sometimes. I mean, is it the best content? I feel like it is, but it's not necessarily like by itself the best. But I feel like it's the best because it's in context. So you may not see the craziest, greatest play every single game, but that's the point. When you see it, you're gonna be like, oh shit. You feel me? The same way the same reaction I'ma have, y'all gonna have. And it's crazy because I'm gonna have that reaction as if I didn't do it. You feel me? I'm gonna have that reaction as if I'm watching it, but like, I see something and then, you know what I'm saying, stuff happens and then like my brain just attacks and all this other stuff, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit.
And the first half comes to a conclusion. Been very close so far. It's the Wizards up 5. All right, now let's check in with Ali LaForce. Ali, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team at the defensive end of the floor. What was the key?
Just be consistent. Defensive rebounding was one of our keys tonight, and it's just the start. So we're going to try to stay locked in on it. We know this is our key in our transition to make a stop here and run. So we're just going to keep going.
Back to you guys.
Second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. And you look at the league, Shaq, you've said today's players are pudding pops, which, by the way, are delicious. Any other dessert-related put-downs?
Great question, Ernie. Cupcakes, always good.
Soft serve.
Too on the nose, Kenny. Work on it. I'll come back to you. Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Washington Wizards.
This is why coaches tell their guys, always be ready. We're going to need you. Be ready. And you don't always know which games it'll be. But tonight, they needed scoring from their reserves. Good job, guys.
It's kept them in the game, but I think they'll have to ride their stars down the stretch.
Goes to show we have a long way to go, even though we may be top 5 in the power rankings. We're not number 1. So we got some work to do still. The Kings have been doing okay. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Look at that. Look at that.
Great D that time from Murray. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Wizards out in front. They lead by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it.
Before we get into this competitive close game, I have a quick gripe that I want to just get out real quick. Why can't we just keep stuff the way it is for like at least a year or two? We don't have to keep it forever, but come on, bro. Like, first of all, I want to just say the AE1s are like one of the best shoes that I've seen from a player in the last 10 years at least, because we're talking about like Durant's, fucking LeBron's. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about? I'm not even going to talk about Curry's. But it's like I don't even want to see the AE2s yet. I don't. He just came out with the low tops. He's coming out with mad colorways. He literally just came out with a new colorway, like, for his best friend and shit. Like, bro, I don't want to see no AE2s. Like, just keep the AE1s. You don't have to make a new shoe. And I was just saying that because of the jersey in this court looks so cool. Like, I fuck with these jerseys and I fuck with this court, and it's based off the old Royals, whatever. But it's just weird how they just keep changing jerseys, and it's just like, I mean, I get it. I like the opportunities, but you don't have to change every single jersey. Maybe just some people can change a jersey, but not everybody, bro. Andrew Wiggins with the alley-oop. That's crazy. The Utah Jazz should have never changed their shit from the fire colors. Never. They should still have the fire colors to this day. They could have. The Sacramento Kings could have at least kept this court in these jerseys for at least 2 years. Bro. It's at least 2 years until you change it. Like, can we please just stop changing things every single year? We don't need something new every year. Everything that's better isn't new. You feel me? All right. So anyway, get into this game. This man just bumped me like I was nothing and dunked the ball to tie the game. Like, this is crazy. Me and De'Aaron Fox are really going at it. Like, I did say I was the De'Aaron Fox of DC, but now I'm really starting to see, like, I really might be the De'Aaron Fox of DC, because me and him are, like, neck and neck right now. You feel me? We're really going mano a mano in this court. Ooh, you should have shot it yourself, De'Aaron Fox. Womp, womp. Hey, let's put him in a coffin. Let's put him in a coffin real quick. There it is, Denny. Ridiculous. This man is so ridiculous. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. Fuck. I'm not gonna lie, Denny might be gone this offseason. We're gonna get through the playoffs and all that. Ooh. Yeah, De'Aaron. Swiper. No swiping, Fox. Let's go. Let's go. That's how you put him in a coffin, bro. I'm not depending on Denny, bro. Get the quick swipe off him real quick. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Let's go, bro. Cobra.
With the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Nah, bro is really out here trying to embarrass me, though. 40 points, crazy. Domantas Sabonis got 20. Zachary Rishashar, I think that's how you say his name. 15 points, 15 minutes, 13 points. Gotta look out for that one. Hey, got that triple dub. Only 2 turnovers. Okay. 2 steals. One of them important as fuck. 7 for 18. Paul George got 17 points. Andrew Nembhard with an important 3, 15. That's my first ever triple-double of the season, bruh. Against De'Aaron Fox. Let's go, man.
San Francisco, California. The Bay Area is the location for the Wizards. With remarkable athleticism, the bounding Marvin Bagley and his team focused on victory as they wrap themselves up for this game at Chase Center. Wizards, Warriors, coming up next. To 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. Look at Johnson all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
And now Washington's starting group. Clint Capella is out there with Avdia. Then it's George. Then it's Johnson. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And for the Warriors, Draymond Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, home in the paint. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Me and Steph Curry almost averaging the same. I don't know. Am I in the conversation of elites if I got the same stats as Steph and the same stats as De'Aaron Fox? And, you know what I mean? You could really put this up with Derrick Rose's MVP season. I'm just a rookie, fam. Yeah, that's how you got to play defense on Steph Curry, though. Real shit. That's real shit, bro. Let me hit that. Let's go. That's how you gotta play Steph, bro. Real shit. You see, and I ain't give him not an inch, not a centimeter of space, bro. I mean, I can't do that all game, of course, so you already know what he's about to be doing, but still. You feel me? Let's go. Crashing the boards. Crashing the rim. Steph Curry can't do shit. He can't jump that high, bro. He can't fuck with me athletically. You know what I'm saying? Even if he was young, he can't fuck with me athletically, bro. Then you got Draymond Green right here. So I looked at Draymond's little profile or whatever, and I seen that he said he's retiring. He's already planning on retiring at the end of the season.
Now a look at the stats for Tyus Jones.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
It's crazy, man. Draymond Green's on his farewell tour. Tyus Jones coming off the bench has been crazy. Like in a good way. Like I love it. It's not in a, oh, I don't know if he might steal my position way like it was in the beginning of the season. Like we're good now. Any amount of minutes that goes up for him in the game plan, I'm all for it. He can have 29, 30 minutes if he wants.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. There's the pass to George. The three. Bagley, no good. Outside Curry. Over Jones. Not as good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Stephen Curry.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
When I look at the Wizards, not much movement from them up or down, which isn't a bad thing. They've just shown force in their conference.
Yeah, they've established themselves as one of the premier teams. Marching towards that finish line, they're hoping to build on what they've done so far.
And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
You know what, Shaq? One thing you can't teach is hustle. You have to have it inside of you. You can ask for it, you can demand it, but you can't teach it. It has to be in that person. This team has a number of guys like that.
I'm looking at their second chance points. They played with a hunger on the glass tonight. That's been the difference in this game.
To head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick. We'll get great.
It's actually sad to see the Warriors be so ass. Not talking about currently in this game right now, but I'm talking like in the season. The record is so ass that they're probably not going to make the playoffs or the play-in. You see, I'm on it, bro. I'm not playing with stuff, but and they're still close, like. But yeah, it's just sad to see because Draymond's, it's Draymond's last season, bro. Like, at least have a chance to make the championship or something. Send them off the right way, but y'all just gonna be. It's like when Dwayne Wade had his last farewell. It was just like, oh, okay, all right, peace out, bro.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And so it's the Wizards with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Paul, you guys dialed up the defense in this one. What were some of the adjustments you made?
Well, we're starting to pressure up. We're starting to use our hands. A team like that, you can't let them be comfortable. And we're doing a great job of just, taking away their airspace.
Well, the defensive fundamentals got you through this one tonight, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks. That's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, the Cobra.
Speaking of Draymond, bro, 23 and 11, he just turned the time dial back. What the fuck? 22 and 12, of course. Steph Curry, CJ McCollum had 19. Man, I wanted that triple dub. It's okay. 4 assists away. Paul George, I don't even know where he's at. Oh, he got 12 points. Look at that. Look at that. All right, see y'all next week.